What can we learn from a crawfish or lobster? I'm not really sure which one it is. All right, guys, I'm not really going to do this one justice. I should probably Google search this, but I don't really care that much. There's a theory out there. There is a principle out there, or let's just say lobsters do is they go down, and when they want to grow, they kind of grow into their shell, and they get so big they eventually break out of their shell and they go hide, and then they grow new shells, and then they're bigger. The point is that the reason why they do that is because the lobster is growing and growing and growing, and it gets so large it needs to break out of from its current comfort zone, or let's say its shell. Okay, and this is probably maybe a really bad analogy. The point is if the lobster never gets to the point where it's pushing up against its shell, it never has the reason to break from its shell, and it never needs to grow. That is how most people operate through life. Okay, why I think it's good for people to max out at everything they do constantly and constantly push and push and push and push is because you'll never get to a million if you never get to 100,000. And you'll never get to 100,000 if you never get to 100. Said in a different way, you'll never hit a 6 minute mile running, a 6 minute mile, until you've hit a 7 minute mile, until you've hit an 8 minute mile, until you've been able to work a mile or run a mile. There's so many people out there that are like, just want to go from zero to nothing, or from some zero to everything, to max. And that's not necessarily how it works. You need to max out every single thing in your life. If you have less patience, put yourself into things that test your patience and stay there as long as you possibly can. If you want to be better at fitness, don't just go in and work out to the max, because every single time you're going to push yourself a little bit further. And the things that were hard today are going to be easy tomorrow, because every day you've moved the needle. Today, I can work and wake up at 7 a.m. And work all the way until 12 o'clock at night, and it doesn't bother me. And I don't feel tired. It doesn't really, nothing. Some people will work 4 hours and they're like, oh, I'm so tired. I just got to go to sleep. And that's okay, because I used to be that person. Everyone in life doesn't start off a marathon runner, a person that can put in the work, grind, do whatever they need to do. We develop that over a series of a lifetime by constantly pushing beyond our boundaries. I don't know something, I need to go learn it. I can't do something, I need to push until I can do it. Whatever you do, however you do one thing is how you do everything, right? And so the point is, every single thing in your life, I want you to do the max of it, be the best at it in every individual part. As you do that throughout your life, all of these things, all these maxing out is going to make you extremely well rounded, and it's going to help you make very great and sound decisions going forward. Okay. If you do the bare minimum at everything you do, you will get bare minimum results, and you will be in the same spot you are forever. The only way you grow is by maxing out and pushing the limits of whatever it is that you're doing to the absolute maximum, and then going a little bit further. If you do that consistently, you'll consistently move the needle down the road. And like I said, what seems really, really hard today is going to be super easy for you tomorrow. And that means growth. And oftentimes that growth means you being more financially secure.